What's up guys, Kyle here, back with another video, and today we're taking a look at the Mota wireless charger for your GoPro camera. Yes, that's right, this is a wireless charger for your GoPro camera, so you never have to remove your GoPro camera from the waterproof case in order to charge it. Just awesome, isn't it? Plus, it's a portable battery bank, meaning that you can charge it wirelessly anywhere you go. All right. So we'll talk about how it works, and then we'll talk about some thoughts on it. So your GoPro camera charges via the USB port. Now, Mota has not implemented a special wireless charging battery. No, they simply have a little adapter here that you plug into your GoPro's USB port. You can see it here. It's a very thin sheet here on the bottom with a USB port soldered onto a PCB. And the idea here is that you plug this into the side of your GoPro camera here, just like that. And then this flat thing on the bottom here, which is basically just going to be a coil of wire, a flat coil of wire, which is what's used to conduct the electricity from the power bank here into the USB port, and that's converted into 5 volts and plugged into your camera. And what's really cool with this is that it's actually thin enough to fit directly into the waterproof housing. So I can slide this now back into my waterproof housing without any trouble. It is a lot more snug fit, and actually once it's in there, you do have a little bit of trouble sometimes getting the camera out of the waterproof housing because it does add a little bit of bulk there to the bottom of the camera. In the Hero 3 housings, the old school ones with the bolts around the front edge, it was not hard at all to get them in and out, but because the Hero 4 housings are smaller, I am having a little bit of difficulty with that. But with that done, you just take it and you place it on the charger here, and then you push the power button on the side, and this little red light here on the back comes on to tell you that the wireless charging is working. You go up in the front here, you've got some blue LEDs to indicate the charge level, and you'll notice that the front of the GoPro indicates that it is indeed charging. This power bank has another cool feature, and that is this side compartment, which is one of the first battery charging compartments I've seen that works for both the Hero 4 batteries, like this, and the Hero 3 batteries, just like this. So cool. I don't know why someone doesn't make like a 4-bay battery charger which has these compartments on it. If Mota is out there watching, build a 4-bay USB charger or battery charger with just these bays on it, and I no longer will need to have like my Hero 4 battery charger and my Hero 3 battery charger. That bay is awesome. I love the fact it'll do both, and because this works via the USB port, it will charge Hero 3s and Hero 4s without a problem. Input to this is a micro USB port. Output is a full-size USB, so if you want to charge a cell phone or something from the onboard 5,000 milliamp hour battery bank, you can do that via that output USB port. It's got a nice rubber cover, and that's about all there is to say about the unit. But then again, let's talk about my actual thoughts in using this. All right, so in closing, we need to talk about this. Who's it for? What's the point? Should you get it? Is it something that really enhances the user experience of the GoPro? It's very, very cool. And that's about where it kind of ends for me. In terms of practicality, it's great. You never have to remove your GoPro from the waterproof housing, but because the power bank's not waterproof, it doesn't really mean you're gonna be able to charge in extreme conditions. You're still gonna be using this inside, where whether or not your GoPro's in the case, it's not a huge deal. The one time this is really nice is that if you wanna be able to charge, you put anti-fog inserts inside your case, and you want to be able to charge without contaminating them. Maybe you're out skiing, you come inside. If you're going to open the case, you get a huge amount of condensation inside. You want to cut down on that. You want to keep those anti-fog inserts pristine and still going off that one shot. Then this is really cool because you can charge the battery without ever having to take it out of the case. It is cool that it's kind of rugged enough to throw around in a backpack, and this wouldn't really fall out. I love the fact that they included that charging bay for the other batteries. I did find myself using that a fair bit. The other thing here that was a little bit annoying is because of the way this charging mat is implemented, you can't actually access the micro SD card slot with this plugged in, or download any of the footage off of the camera without unplugging it. And it is proving to be a little bit difficult to remove because of how flush it is. That's just a little gripe. There's no way they could have really fixed that, but you do have to be very careful when you're removing it to pull on the USB cable properly, pull the port out properly to avoid damaging it. If you were to just fold this whole card back and yank it out, you would probably end up damaging it. So I would really hope to see the ability to buy spares of these little charging mats or these charging adapters in the future, so I can put them on all my GoPro cameras and have them on and off of here. I would also love to see a not battery bank version of this that I could put on my shelf, maybe with a couple different camera mounts in it, so I could put maybe 3 GoPros in it at the same time and have them all charge on it. Those are just little things I think in the future would be very cool to see. Wireless charging is awesome. It is just worry-free. I think way more cell phones should have it. The fact that we're still using wires to charge cell phones when wireless charging has been around now for a long time and it's not standard on every phone seems pretty ludicrous. Wireless charging is great. It is something that is definitely going to be a big move forward in the future, and until it comes stock on every device, solutions like this do make it possible. So yeah, it's a novelty item. It's definitely not something you need. It's not going to make your camera more efficient. It's not going to make it charge faster. It's not going to make you want to use it more, but it is cool that you can bring wireless charging to your GoPro camera. Guys, this was another video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe. If you've got any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you want to stay up to date on the latest goings on, check out Instagram and Twitter. Both of those links are down in the video description. Tons and tons of cool stuff going on over there, so check it out. And most of all, guys, until next time, thank you very, very much for watching.